Hello, I'm JustHitSquare, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 gameplay video. Well, I don't know too much about this being a damn gameplay video, but I do know that this is going to be my thoughts on something. This is the verdict video for the Iron Banner for Destiny 2. This is the first Iron Banner, and I hope it's the last one, to be honest. Because if this is any indication of how they're going to treat their players, then they need to shut it down right now. This is by far the worst loot RNG system they have ever come up with, and Luke Smith needs to be taken out in the field and beat with a whip if he's behind this. This is really, really bad. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Destiny, but this is by far the worst system they have ever come up with. I mean, the sales of Destiny 2 is down. I wonder why. Because after a week, people had got to 305, and pretty much a week or 2 weeks, and they've got to 305. You've made it too easy for people to get to the highest level, power level, and it's just ridiculous. So, but we're not here to talk about all of the game. We're here to talk about the Iron Banner. This is by far the one subject that has really grilled me and drilled me for a while now. This is Monday that I'm making this video, which it does go up tomorrow, Tuesday. Today is Tuesday when you're watching this, so the Iron Banner will be going by the time you do see this video. But you are going to get to know my opinions on this. If you don't want to know, or if you hold Destiny 2 with all of your heart to your chest, then please leave now, because this is not going to be a great video if you love Destiny 2. This video is to pretty much tell you why Bungie is screwing Destiny up bad. Actually, screwing the Iron Banner up real bad. So first and foremost, we got Lord Salabar here, and I want to point out something right here. Okay. I don't really care what he says. Right here, Lord Salabar, the last surviving Iron Lord, oversees the Iron Banner event, trial by combat where only the strongest survive. Alright, now did they just say that he was the last surviving Iron Lord? Does nobody remember in Destiny 1 where we was called an Iron Lord? Even in the Iron Banner, when you're playing, oh, defeating them like the Iron Lords, you're an Iron Lord, and all the blah 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 blah. Anyways, okay. And even Lady Aphrodite, or whatever her damn name is, she even done the Iron Banner during the Iron Lords era, and or whatever. What I'm trying to say is the last DLC we did have, Lady Aphrodite, was there in Destiny 1. If they do not want to make Destiny 2 anything resemblance of Destiny 1, then don't put in stupid shit. You're kind of trying to make it out to be like Destiny 1 wasn't nothing, this is a reboot, but yet you're putting in lore from Destiny 1 into Destiny 2. So, okay. First and foremost, I am an Iron Lord. I played Destiny 1. We became Iron Lords in Destiny 1. Lady Aphrodite, what you do? Fall off a cliff and die, break her damn neck or something? She's still alive. What to do? Erase her just like they erased the stranger in the Destiny storylines? Alright, so there we go. Yeah, this is a rant. I'm not really giving you any rants for games a whole lot, but I do feel like I've got a very highly opinionated, or I'm very highly opinionated on this. And I may say things that you don't like. I may, but you know what? Look, there's a little thing that it's got a square on it, and or there's also an X, and hey, you can leave this anytime you want. The simple fact is, this is going to be discussing why the Iron Banner shouldn't even be here if it's going to continue to be the way it is, and what they can improve, what they have done good, and so on and so forth. So they have all these spots that's in the tower, and if you ain't beat the game yet, What are you waiting for? It's not that hard. Um, and this is where he's going to be. Same symbol, which it should be in a sense. He's got the same outfit on. I think he does. All I know is he's got a Titan's mark and a Hunter's cloak on. Why the hell can't I have any of that? I'm a Titan. Okay, I didn't think Titans had cloaks. But anyways, um, the thing about it is if you don't know any lore, him and Shax is not getting along very well. They don't get along very well. There's certain smirks and shit that's inside the Iron Banner that, you know, you'll get to learn that, you know, Shax is shy or some other crap. Anyways, I don't know. It does not just feel right this time around. So, how about let's get into why the Iron Banner sucks this time. And I'm going to tell you, before all you people comment in the comment section, and before you say, oh, you're stepping on my toes, or you're just mad and, you know, you just don't enjoy the game, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, first and foremost, I had 16 to 1800 hours in Destiny 1. I played the Iron Banner every time it came out. I'm a veteran of Destiny 1. Destiny 2, I have 100 plus hours already in. And look, if you ain't got no life, you could have more. But I do have a life. I'm trying to put as much time into this game that I can. And, you know, I have a family. I have a wife. I have 2 kids. I have jobs. You know, oh, come on. You know, so I have things that I have to do. So, here's the thing. I have my opinion. This is solely my opinion. And I'm sorry if I hurt some people's feelings. But if you've enjoyed the Iron Banner, then it doesn't take much to amuse you. I'm just telling you right now. The Iron Banner is a fail, just like the faction rally was a fail. And the biggest problem is right here. Iron engrams. The engrams, faction engrams. Come on. How do you think that this is good? This is horrible. It would not be so bad if the RNG wasn't so horrible. So you could say, well, you're fussing because RNG. Okay, you should be just fussing about the RNG. No, I'm fussing because the tokens is ridiculous of how hard they are to get. You have to be in a group or not. Okay, I'll discuss that in a damn minute. And the engrams is just flat up a smack in any and everyone's face that plays this game. In Iron Banner in the Destiny 1, we had a choice. We had like so many pieces that we could get each time. Plus, at the end of a match, we had a chance to get items from the Iron Banner. You don't even have that now. And look what's in these engrams. Shit that don't even revolve around the Iron Banner. This shouldn't even be here. This is just to give a damn placeholder so they can't give you the Iron Banner stuff to begin with. I'm telling you right now, I ain't worried about as many duplicates if they was just all the same damn thing coming from Iron Banner in a sense. But don't give shit from the factions or the Iron Banner or any kind of event that is not evolving around them. Just give us one piece. Don't give us another one. It's stupid. It's a slap in the face. It's just dumb. So, not only do we not only get what we need to be getting, at the end of the match, you get rewarded, but what is it? What do you get rewarded with, everybody? Well, I'm not going to be rewarded for any Iron Banner gun, any Iron Banner armor. So how about Bungie? This is Bungie. How about we give them a gun or a piece of armor that isn't even for this activity? Let's do that. They'll love that. Yeah, shut the damn door. Okay, that's stupid. Okay, you're wasting my time. You wasted my whole week by doing this. Well, if you didn't like it, you shouldn't have played it. I played it this long hoping that I could get what I was looking for, but apparently it doesn't matter how long you play. The RNGesus gods is not going to look down upon people that put time into this game. They look down for the people that don't have time for the game and be able to just get whatever they want. There's YouTubers that's even posted videos. Well, I'm lucky as damn hunter in the world. I got all of the gear and all of the guns, and I didn't even have to play it that long. Well, whoop it the F and do da day. I'm glad that you got all of that. But for me, 28 engrams, and I was going to do my 29th and 30th, but I just said, you know what? I'm done. I don't even care anymore. I'm just going to get some duplicate again. So 28 engrams, and I haven't gotten everything already. Now, I don't care about the guns. I never really have cared about the guns, but if we want to talk about the guns, there's maybe two or three that's even actually remotely good, and they're only good for the PvP. And maybe they should be only good for the PvP area. That's where they should shine because the Iron Banner is strictly PvP. This is what, there's so many ways I'm going with this. And the other thing is, I have all the guns. I didn't even want them all, but I got all 8 of them. Okay, all 8 of them, and that's available this time around. So, and I'm on my Titan, and I've got every piece of armor except for my chest. I could not get my chest. So, in all reality, I've gotten 12 pieces. There's 13 complete pieces. That means all armor for a certain piece or a certain class, and all 8 guns. So that would be 13 pieces altogether. If you wanted to say anything like that, that's what it would match out to be. But I have 28 engrams, and I only got 12 of those. 28 and 12. That means 16 of those was duplicates. Okay, 16 of them. That is over a 50% ratio of being a duplicate. So you got a 50-50 chance, and you may think that's good, but it isn't when it's the same duplicate 3 times in a row. Okay, Bungie has said that these, like, it's supposed to look about all of your inventory and what you have on, and that's what it's supposed to be able to give you in terms of power and what you got and stuff like that. This time, it should be duplicate part 2. This is what the game should be called. It shouldn't be Destiny 2. It should be duplicates part 2. This is what Destiny should be named. Okay, this ain't Destiny anymore. It's duplicate 2.0. All right. So that's one of my big gripes. Okay, duplicates is really bad, and it's not just with the Iron Banner. It's the whole entire game. At least you can earn stuff out throughout the game instead of having to be revoked straight to PvP with the Iron Banner. The Iron Banner, the only way you can earn your tokens is going into the PvP area. Okay, at least with the faction rally, you could go into PvE, PvP, whatever. It didn't matter. You could still do it. But with Iron Banner, you have to go into the Crucible to get those. Oh, and did you know that you only get 2 if you lose and 5 if you win? They should have made it 4 if you lose and 7 if you win, because that way you don't have to play 5 damn matches to get a damn engram and not 10 damn matches if you lost. Okay, so let me get this to you guys right. If you lose every game, you'd have to lose 10 in order to get 1 engram. You'd be guaranteed to get 1 engram out of 10 games if you lost every one of those. If you win, then you would get 1 out of every 4 games. If you won 4 games, you'd get at least 1 engram. It's too lopsided. That's like a 60% differential, and that is not the way it should be. Like I said, if you're going to make these duplicates as much as you are and as hard as it is to get these engrams, then you need to make, well, when we lose, we get 4 tokens. When we win, we get 7. Therefore, we can actually enjoy the Iron Banner and get the damn gear and guns that we are looking. If we had more of a chance, it wouldn't piss us off as much as if we didn't. This is why it pisses me off. It takes too long. All right, so your people over, oh, it don't take too long. All right, 2 to 3 minutes waiting for a game. First off, you should have dedicated servers. Your servers suck ass. Even between Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, they both still suck. I don't care if you made it to where I don't have to go back to orbit to go to a different area. I do if I have to go to a different planet, but not if I have to land somewhere else on that planet. Okay, I still got to go to orbit if I want to go to the tower if I'm on frickin' EDZ, so here's the thing. Your servers suck. You need to get better servers. You know, it takes 2 to 3 minutes for you to even find me a match, and then the match can last up to 8 minutes. So I'm looking 10 to 11, 12, even possibly minutes to complete a match and get into one, and then go back out and do it again. Do you not understand? If I lost 10 games, that's like 140 damn minutes that I would have to wait for a freaking package like an engram. Do you guys not even understand that? That's 100. Well, actually, no, it's not 140 minutes. Excuse me. It's 100 minutes. That means that's an hour and 40 minutes. An hour and 40 minutes to get one token. That is stupid. Okay? Even the hardcore person on this game, the grinder, is not going to enjoy that. It's grinding for nothing because it's going to be a damn duplicate more than likely. So, did you not learn your lesson from Destiny 1 about the RNG? No, you made it worse in Destiny 2. So, yes. So, kids, this means if you win every game, you would be able to accomplish an engram in probably 40 minutes or more. Might not seem bad, does it? But when you are a casual player and you only have 2 hours a day to play Destiny, uh, that's shit. Because that's like maybe maybe 3 engrams a day. If you got to play every day of the week, ever since it started, that's 21. And that's if you're lucky. Most people can't even get 2 hours a day, 2 or 3 hours a day. They have a life other than Destiny 2. You say that this is for the casual people. This is not for the casual player. This is by far for the grinder. The person that has nothing else better in their life to do but sit here and push buttons and play your stupid fucking game. So, yes. Um, excuse me, pardon my French, a little upset. So, then, that discusses the tokens. First and foremost, that needs to be fixed by far. It's not rewarding enough. I need to stop looking at him. He pisses me off. Looking at me like, yeah, you want to go out there and spend an hour and a half to get another engram, don't you? All right, so second and foremost, you want to start talking about, you know, engrams. Like you talked about I talked about the tokens. It takes 20 of them to make one engram. So, yeah, 4 games. If you win 4 games, you'll get 20. If you lose 10, you'll get 20. Okay, you could lose and win, whatever. All right. First and foremost, this team shooting bull crap in Crucible needs to be done and over with. This was not a big problem in Destiny 1. Why is it in Destiny 2? Why is this big problem in Destiny 2? I'll tell you why. Because you've got 4 versus 4. In Destiny 2, you have 4 versus 4. In Destiny 1, you had 6 versus 6. You are compromising. You're pushing these maps together more. You're making people work together more. Yeah, but you're not understanding somewhere down the road, team firing became a major thing. So for the soloist, you're screwing the solo player in Destiny 2 when it comes to the Crucible play on this game. Just like if you go into the Iron Banner as a solo play, it is control. So it's objective based. So the solo player has no chance in hell unless he's got players that are good. And most of the time, you're not going to be able to talk to these people. They are in their own groups, they're in their own chats, and they're not going to be in the online voice channel. So you might as well just get that voice channel and throw that piece of shit out the damn window because it's just as bad as your damn servers are. So, simply put, I love Destiny as a whole. But you have royally screwed everybody that was a veteran that loved what made the Iron Banner what it was. The Iron Banner was an event that was something that was loved by many, hated by few. And now it is hated by many and loved by few. I don't want to sit here and grind for freaking 5 or 6 hours to get one piece that I could possibly want when you don't have it but up a damn week. If this was an ongoing event all the time, or it lasted 2 or 3 weeks, you had more time, I could understand of how you've done things, but not how you've done things as the time limit we do have. It's not worth it. Well, the Iron Banner wasn't made for you to get everything in one sitting. I'm sorry, but honey, it ain't made this time to be every damn thing in one setting either, because if you only have one character, you're more than likely not going to get all the gear and the guns for that character. You're just not, unless you are the grinder or the person that wants to put in 30 hours a week or 40 or 50 hours a week. You're not going to get it. This is not for the casual player. You wanted to make a game for the casual and the hardcore. You can't do that. You need to pick an in between. Okay, you got to pick one or the other. And you know what? I loved it in Destiny 1 when you made somebody that could actually get their light level up quicker than a person that grinded for years to get it to there. It's a big slap in your face, like screw you. So anyways, if you are a normal player, then you might as well not even worry about the Iron Banner. And I'll tell you this much right now, I am completely and utterly done with the Iron Banner and the faction rallies until they honestly can fix the RNG, the token system. They've got to do something. This is bullshit. This is unreasonable. This is not the way it's supposed to be. And yes, you're like, I'm sure people are like, well, damned if I do, damned if I don't. You're going to bitch if you get it too easy, and you're going to bitch if you don't get it too easy. No, but there needs to be an in between. I'm not worried about, hey, I want to be able to get all the gear and all the guns just right off in a day or two. But you know what? In a damn week, you should at least get the whole damn set of gear that you're trying for on that specific person, on that class, and some of the guns. I ain't worried about all the damn guns. But you know what? I got more guns than I did armor, and there's only 5 pieces of armor and 8 pieces of or 8 guns. So go freaking figure. Your damn guns is more of a chance of getting them than they are for the damn pieces of gear, and that ain't even right because first and foremost, all you did with the guns is slap a damn paint on them, put an emblem on them, a medallion, and make it woohoo. This is the Iron Banner gun. You know what? These guns are like pretty much shit. They're not that great. They're not that good. They don't distinct themselves from any other thing. How about you do something like when you did with the raids before, where you made it to where, okay, in the raid, let's just give you an example. How about when Crota's in the raid gear had stuff that would revolve around the hive, or you've had certain guns that revolve around certain enemies. How about you make it to where the Iron Banner gear would make it to where you would be able to gain an extra medallion regardless if you win or lose, or you could make the guns, if people would want to use the guns, you could make it to where you could get an extra medallion as well. So that could be an extra 2 medallions if you have at least the guns on and all the armor, or not all the armor, but if you had, let's just put it this way, it wouldn't matter, you would only get one new or one more token for having all the guns on, or even if you had one or even two, or if you had all of the armor on, or even 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, whatever, you'd only get one out of that. So make it an incentive, make it worth the while of wearing this stuff, and even the gun, those two, make it worthwhile to earn these. They're not worth earning. There is nothing that you're getting out of these that you can't get out of anything else in your world. These are not set apart. The only thing that makes them different is the way they look. They look good, don't get me wrong. To me, it's probably the best looking gear in the game. The guns, not so much. But you didn't even take time to make these guns different, or we look like a samurai, which I like samurais, and I like the way you done the Iron Banner, and I'd love to have my damn chest piece, but you didn't even take the time. You had forever. When you made this game, you had like 700 to 1,000 people to make this game, and you still just made it maybe 20% better than what you did with Destiny 1. I cannot get into that Destiny 2 review that I'm going to be doing in about another month. That's just going to be rough. But anyways, you're probably like, why do you play it if you hate it so much? I'm not hating it so much. I'm trying to be Have you ever heard of constructive criticism? That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to be constructive while I'm criticizing. I'm trying to tell you that the Iron Banner is not worth it for your time, regardless, for the casual player, and honestly, even for the grinding player. It is very hard. It's like not even worth it and to do it. And oh yeah, one more thing. Did you know that the Titan and the Warlock shoes are identical pretty much? They couldn't even change that in the game, but they did everything else. Wow, way to go there, Bungie. So the thing about it is that Destiny 2's sales is down. I went to GameStop not long ago, and actually like 2 or 3 days ago, and they're selling Destiny 2 for $50 instead of 60. And no, it isn't no sale because it didn't say sell, and even a customer or an associate said, "We're just trying to get rid of them. We're having a hard time selling that game." Okay, this game hasn't even been out 2 months, and they're having problems selling this game. So there is pretty much what you need to know. Do I say buy Destiny 2? Yeah, if you want about a week or 2 weeks of fun, go for it. If you want to get screwed with their RNG, then no. Destiny 2 should have been the game, that it was meant to be. Destiny should have been the game, but the thing about it is that they allowed Luke Smith to try to make a complete game, and he made a good expansion, but that was the only damn thing that he has made that actually is good. So thank you, Luke. Thank you, Martin Noteworthy, or whatever your damn name is, for y'all being behind Destiny 2, and I know you was behind the Iron Banner 2. Thank you guys for screwing us, because you've done it, and you've done it. And I'll say this, if the loot system, engrams, all this does not change by the time the Iron Banner comes back around, I will be done with it. You may think that I'm only one person, but there are people that's going to see this video. And the longer it stays up, the more people is going to see this video. I spread my videos across several different sites. So people's going to see my video. It may not be as much as some of these big YouTubers, but it ain't going to take 1 million people to see it for some of them to stop wanting to play your game. You need to fix it. You need to fix it. You need to do what needs to be done to reward your players for playing your game, because I am not going to put that amount of hours that I did in Destiny 1 if you can't even fix the things that needs to be fixed in Destiny 2. Now, yes, this was a long rant, and I will show you. Look, I will show you, what I got, of the Iron Banner as far as the armor goes. And this is the armor right here, except for the chest piece. I cannot get the chest piece. It just will not let me get the chest piece. And no, yeah, before you're like, oh, he's got the mighty multi-tool, he shouldn't have no problem killing everybody. Well, you know what? If you get the damn gun, you might as well use the damn thing. Everybody else is using it in PvP, so why the hell not? But anyways, that is all the armor except for the chest piece. And before you start saying, well, you're not supposed to get it all, then you know what? They shouldn't have it all there for you to get. If you shouldn't be able to get it all, they shouldn't be able to give it to you. So don't start that crap. Okay? So anyways, hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And I know your guys are probably like, oh, this is just a very big rant. This is one of the videos that I just didn't like with JustHitSquare. But you know what? When somebody's had enough, and enough is enough, 28 engrams, and you can't get the things that you want, and you're like, well, why don't you go boo-hoo? You know what? Why don't you go do the 28 engrams and then not get what you're wanting? You know what? I have a very high passion for this game. I have very high hopes. This is my favorite game. But you know what? Yeah, I am going to bitch about it when things should be different, because I'll have my opinion just like anyone else. And before you start cursing me or talking to me in the comments, go ahead. You know what? It's fine. I vented. Go ahead and vent yourself, because I'm going to come back with something too. I'm not one of these YouTubers that going to sit there and take your crap. I will tell you what I think about what you say. It's simple. I mean, I'm not in it to be a millionaire. I'm in it to voice my opinion and show you gameplay of these games. And I'm sorry if you don't like the way I think, but this is why I think. If you sit down and you really think about what I have said in this video, you would be exactly the same way, because it isn't about the grind. There is a time when the grind isn't fun anymore. Okay? I love to grind. I have told you in videos I love to grind, but when the grind is too much like it is for this, then it isn't worth it. And the thing about it is at least in the faction rallies, they had, you could make a lot of emblems or tokens in a very quick amount of time. And yes, using exploits and stuff like that. And I don't like to use exploits, but when you make it hard enough to get the things and put a 30 engram cap on the faction rallies, that's why I will abuse your system every time. You're being stupid putting caps on these engrams. If people are going to take the time to put into your game, then you need to let them have what they want. You need to let them play the game as much as they want to play it and get rewarded as much as they can. Don't cap them. That's like a baby having a fuller and you're over here jerking it out of their mouth. No, you can't have it now. I don't care if you want it. You know what? Screw you. Because if that's the way you want to play it, Bungie, then I'll stop playing your game. I put in quite a bit of money for your game. And I will promise you one thing, that your DLCs had better be damn well worth it this time, because I did buy your season pass and I bought the strategy guide. So I have put $120 into this game. And you know what? Some people may think that that's not much money, but it is to people that doesn't have a lot of money, and it is to me. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully you do enjoy the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. You're greatly appreciated. I'm ready for the hate. I'm ready for all the disagrees and all these things. That's perfectly fine. I didn't make this video to get your love and your respect. I made this video because I wanted to vent and tell people what I feel the Iron Banner, should be, and how bad it has been. Once we're going to recap this one more time. First and foremost, if you're going to have gear and guns for the Iron Banner and the faction, whatever kind of events, you need to make them worthwhile during the Iron Banner. You need to make some kind of incentive. At least we had that in Destiny 1, where if we had boons and stuff like that, and you know what? If you're going to make RNG in this with tokens and engrams and all this, then you know what? You need to make a system to where we can buy what we want, and it costs a certain amount of engrams or tokens or whatever you want to do. But you need to make it better than what it is. It sucks right now. It takes too long to get what you want. What about all these people that has 3 characters and that wants to get all the stuff on their 3 characters? Well, it wasn't made to get all in one set. And, well, you know what? I don't care if you think that or not. You know what? I think the fact of the matter is, if you want to be able to get all of it on 3 characters in one swoop, then go right ahead. That way, when the Iron Banner comes back around, you don't have to worry about grinding the shit out of that. You can do other stuff, and you don't have to rely on one certain thing. Okay? So, and that is about it. I mean, you can make it better by just doing what I just said. It's simple. Make it to where we can buy them with our tokens. Make them 100 tokens a piece. I mean, yes, it's hard to get tokens. You need to make that better too. But at least then we'd know we'd be able to get what we want. Some people only wanted a cloak. Some people only wanted a helmet. Some people just wanted one piece of gear. And some people just wanted all the guns or just wanted a certain gun. And they're not going to get all that this time because it's just bullshit RNG and the token system that you screwed everything up this time around. But you want to make it better? Just do what I said. There's several other people's got their opinions on to make it better as well. Just look. You know, why don't anybody that has a problem with this go on Bungie in the community, and you'll find out that there is so many people that's pissed off about the Iron Banner and how it's been, even with the stupid ass 30 engram cap on the faction rally. How stupid is that? It is stupid. I mean, I know that you want to have people to play your game over and over and not get bored, but you're pissing them off enough to not even want to play the rally or any kind of your seasonal events or anything. And what in the hell was you thinking? 10 engrams would give you a this? They're going to give you the emblem, this emblem for 10. Come on. It wasn't even worth it. It looks awesome, but it was not even worth 10 engrams to get that. You give me that for 10 engrams, you know? I mean, what you should have done when the season gets done on Iron Banner, you should give them a choice, the person of choice to buy any one of the guns they want or any one of the piece of armors that they want. Piece of armor. They could be one of each that they want, and they could get to pick them just for doing the seasonal event thing. But anyways, guys, hopefully, like I said, you enjoy the video. I've said it several damn times. I'm sorry for any kind of cursing. I put a lot of time into this video because I put a lot of time into this game and the Iron Banner this week, and this is my thoughts. And hopefully, the next time around, this is better. I really hope so. I'd love to have a whole piece or whole set of this gear because it looks phenomenal, but it don't look like I'm going to get it this time around. But anyways, guys. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you do subscribe, click on the little bell over there and click on notifications so you never miss another one of my videos. Other than that, guys, I love y'all. Hopefully I didn't get any haters going on. If you did, that's fine. You got your opinion as well as mine. This has been JustHitSquare. Until next time, see you later.